the Golden Ticket Award winners have finally been announced. And let's just say that some of these choices are interesting. This will be a fun one, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, and let's get started. So the Golden Ticket Awards is basically various awards that are handed out to different parks and roller coasters for being the best in their class. For example, best family coaster, best wooden coaster, best steel coaster, best amusement park, best water park, etc. Now, a lot of awards are picked well. Like, for example, best new roller coaster 2024, Voltron at Europa Park. That makes a lot of sense. Voltron is a very, very good roller coaster and deserves this award. Whereas some awards are interesting, such as Fury 325 still winning best steel roller coaster for like the 8th year in a row. So you're telling me that since 2015, not a single other park has built a better steel roller coaster than Fury 325. Now, don't get me wrong, Fury 325 is still an elite roller coaster, but there are simply better steel roller coasters out there right now. Such as, Steel Vengeance, Iron Gwazi, Velocicoaster. Again, Fury 325 is not bad or anything, but there are simply better coasters now. And I think a vast majority of people would agree with this statement. Now, alright, I could see where some people would say Fury 325 is their favorite coaster. Even though I personally think, I know a lot of other people think the same way, that there are better coasters out there. But let's talk about Millennium Force's place on this list. So Millennium Force is ranked as the 4th best steel coaster in the world. Now, I really like Millennium Force. It is a very good roller coaster. But why is Millennium Force ahead of Iron Gwazi? Now, I will admit, I've never ridden Iron Gwazi before. But from what I've heard, I think it's probably better than Millennium Force. And even then, you still have some really good roller coasters that it's beating out. You've got Terran, Ride the Happiness, Zadra, which all look insane. I'd even say that a Maverick definitely tops Millennium Force. Like, again, Millennium Force is good, but there's just better coasters behind it on this list. And it's just a little bit confusing. Now, let's keep in mind, I'm not dogging on the Golden Ticket Awards or anything. I think they're a great way to recognize parks such as like a Dollywood, who puts in a ton of work to such a great family area and have such a really nice looking park. I'm just here to discuss some of the oddities in the rankings that I find kind of interesting. Oh, and just for the record, Orion snuck into the top 50. Anyway, let's now move on to the wooden roller coasters. And while I will say there are some oddities, this list's doing a lot better than the other one. Alright, so the best wooden roller coaster in the world is Phoenix at Knoebels. Now, I've heard some really good things about Phoenix, and I've heard it has just some crazy airtime. So I honestly think this is probably a pretty solid pick. Now, there could be a case for like the Voyage or even like El Toro maybe, but I can live with this first placement. They've got the Voyage, the Beast, Thunderhead, Mystic Timbers, El Toro. I would agree that's probably the top 6 right there. I mean, obviously the order might shift a little bit based on personal preferences, but that's pretty solid right there. But we are forgetting one really good wooden roller coaster, and that is Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm. A lot of people really like Ghost Rider, and I'm kind of shocked it's not in like the top 5 or 6. But then again, it's fine. It's not anything too crazy. I do love seeing a lot of GCI Woodies getting credit for like just how good their layouts are, especially Mystic Timbers. Now, okay, this might be a bit of a hot take here, but I would personally switch Mystic Timbers and the Beast. I know the Beast is an absolute legend, but I personally think Mystic Timbers is a little bit better of a layout. But then again, like, the placement of everything is fine over here. Alright, we've gone over the coaster ranking list, and now let's get into the park awards. So, best amusement park goes to Europa Park. Honestly, this park is high on my bucket list. I would love to visit it, and I've heard really good things about it, so you can make a good case for this park. And then, we're just going over the highlights here. The best family coaster of 2024 is Big Bear Mountain. That's a fine pick. I mean, I'm not saying Big Bear Mountain's bad or anything, but that coaster did open up in 2023. I know we didn't get like anything like crazy in the family coaster department, but I still think you could have maybe given it to like a Good Gravy or something just because of the crazy theme. And speaking of best themes, Good Gravy won the best new theme of 2024. I still find this hilarious, and I am kind of glad they got some recognition here. The most beautiful park award goes to Dollywood. Now, I'm pretty sure it's the 2nd year in a row they've won this. I know it was Busch Gardens Williamsburg, I believe that was, had won the award previously. Now, I've been to Dollywood, and it's a beautiful park, and in the Smoky Mountains, it's a great atmosphere and everything. And from what I've seen at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, they both look like very well decorated parks, so honestly you could go either way here. Oh, and if you're enjoying the video so far, then a sub to the channel would be fantastic, because I had to go through this to make this video. Obviously I'm just kidding, but a sub to the channel would still help out a lot. Anyway, Silver Dollar City's Fire in the Hole won Best New Attraction Installation of 2024. Now hold up for 1 second. What's the difference between Best New Roller Coaster and Best New Attraction Installation of 2024? But think about this, like actually a serious question. Isn't like the Best New like Roller Coaster and Best New Attraction like normally the same thing? I don't really know, but I know Silver Dollar City put a lot of work into Fire in the Hole, so I am still glad that they are getting some recognition for this. Oh, and taking a second look at the list, Silver Dollar City also did win Best New Family Attraction for Fire in the Hole, so that does make more sense. Alright, the final thing we're going to talk about in this video is how Dollywood won so many awards. I mean, it feels like they won like every single award. They won Best Family Coaster 2024, Best Kids Area and Best Guest Experience, Most Beautiful Park, Best New Show of 2024, and Lightning Rod was easily in the top 50 roller coasters list. I mean, not that anyone really wins the Golden Ticket Award, but if we're going off of sheer amount of awards, I think Dollywood pretty easily won this one. Like, it wasn't even close. Alright, that about wraps up our Golden Ticket analysis for this year. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the nominations were really good and, like, very well deserved, even though there were some very interesting decisions. But nonetheless, it's still fun to go over all of this and just see kind of what happened. Again, congratulations to all the parks who won awards, especially you guys, Dollywood, you crushed it. But you know what's even more fun than taking a look at the Golden Ticket Award? You guessed it, learning why Alpine Fury is way more important than you think. So if you want to learn more, check out the video on your screen right now. Drop a like down below if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more coaster content coming your way, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.